You know that feeling? When you get to the end of a long day and you realize you got nothing done? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you it's probably not your fault? See, we've been taught to just try harder, grind it out. But science says that's dead wrong. Today, we're throwing out the old rulebook. You're about to learn 3 science-backed ways to actually get more done with less stress. Let's start with a big one. The myth of multitasking. How many browser tabs do you have open right now? Be honest. We think we're being efficient. But our brains are not built for it. Every time you switch from writing that email to checking a notification to going back to work, your brain has to reboot. It's like doing a mental gear change. And that costs energy. It creates something called attention residue, where part of your focus is still stuck on the last thing you were doing. So here's the game-changing fix. It's called time blocking. You take your day and you chunk it into blocks dedicated to a single task. For this next hour, I'm just writing. Phone on silent. Notifications off. Then maybe a 15-minute block for checking messages. You're not multitasking. You're single-tasking. And the difference is incredible. You'll finish things faster and the quality of your work will skyrocket. But wait, what about when you're in that zone, crushing a task, and you start to feel tired, drained? Your first instinct might be to power through. Big mistake. This is where we get into the science of ultradian rhythms, fancy term. Simple idea. Our brains aren't meant to focus for 8 hours straight. They work in natural cycles. About 90 minutes of high focus, followed by a 20-minute period where your brain needs a break. It's literally begging for one. So, the most productive thing you can do is to take a break. Seriously. But not just any break. No. Scrolling through social media doesn't count. That's just swapping one task for another. A real break means walking away, stretch, look out the window, get a glass of water. Let your mind actually wander. This isn't lazy. This is strategic. You're letting your brain recharge so you can come back even stronger. Think of it like a sprint, not a marathon. You sprint for 90 minutes. Then you walk for 20. That's how you go the distance. Now, this last one might seem too simple, but it's absolutely crucial. Your environment. Look around you right now. Is your desk a mess? Are there a dozen little distractions just waiting to pull you off course? Here's the thing. Your brain has a limited amount of willpower. It's like a muscle that gets tired. And every time you have to resist a distraction, that messy pile of papers, your phone buzzing, you're using up that precious willpower. Science calls this ego depletion. You're fighting tiny battles all day long, and you have less energy left for the important work. So, let me tell you, you need to become a distraction assassin. Before you start a focused work block, spend 5 minutes creating a clean slate. Close those unnecessary tabs. Put your phone in another room. Clear your desk. You are literally designing your environment for success. You're removing the need for willpower altogether. It's not about resisting distractions. It's about eliminating them before they even become a problem. So, to recap. First, stop multitasking and start time blocking. Second, respect your brain's natural rhythm. Work in sprints. Then take real breaks. And third, design your workspace to be a distraction-free zone. This isn't about working more. This is about working smarter. You can start with just one of these tips tomorrow. See how it feels. I want to know which tip you're going to try first. Let me know down in the comments. And if this helped you, Do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed tips to upgrade your life. Thanks for watching.